What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about Saquon Barkley, and I'm going to be giving you guys some gameplay with it. Obviously, with the way that everything is set up, I'm going to actually be giving you the gameplay right after I go over a few things with him as far as his card is concerned. Many of you guys that have gotten the free cards, you've chosen other players other than Saquon Barkley and Jalen Ramsey. Some of you guys went with Jamal Adams. You took O-lineman. You did a lot of things that, me personally, I'm like, what are you doing right now? But again, for me, it works for what I want because he adds a different dimension to something that the game is all about. And what does that mean? What am I talking about? Let's go ahead. We're going to take a look at it really quickly under his upgrade so that you guys understand. That leapfrog ability, what I think happened with it, pretty much when it first came out, right? Once everybody saw that David Johnson was jumping around like Mario and Luigi from Super Mario Brothers, everybody went crazy and tried to figure out like, yo, what is going on? I need to get this. Whatever it is, I don't care. I got to get it. So with that being said, many of us, we like, yo, look, it can't hurt to have leapfrog, right? We might as well get it. Let me just point out a couple things though, so everybody is aware of this and everybody understands completely. Once everybody starts doing stuff and tweeting it and putting it on Reddit and all this stuff, EA Sports somehow tunes it. I don't know how they do it. But you have to not be able to understand concepts of Madden to not see visibly what they're doing with certain things that they're doing. In a lot of cases, nothing is said. But this ability, I actually like it. And the first time that I experienced it was on a live stream here. If you guys are new to the channel, go to the playlist of Madden 20 live streams, and my most recent live stream, the guy beat me by like 40. I was loving every minute of it. I was getting turned on. It was crazy. The dude was leapfrogging me the entire game. But again, I wasn't going to rush and get David Johnson because I don't really like David Johnson's card in the game. I don't think that it's going to be something formidable. When Saquon Barkley comes back, he's going to be Saquon Barkley. But the injury bug is just really, really crazy. It's very unfortunate to not see these young men go out there and just ball without the injuries. It is a very, very violent sport. But when he was playing, in my opinion, I thought he was going to be the best running back in football. And that's with a New York Giants O-line that's not, it's okay. They made some moves, but it's not that decent. He's just a good baller. Right now, if you asked me who is the best running back in the league, I would have to go Christian McCaffrey. But again, Saquon has that talent and he has that ability to be, very, very dominant. So I just wanted to go over some of the things that you guys visibly see here. I know you guys can see the sprinter icon on the right. Give you an idea about what, pretty much what I did. I used my monthly weekend league rewards and I put it towards getting this done because at this point in the game, it's necessary for you to have the upgrade in speed because everybody's teams is just like, it's OP. Everybody's team. I'm at a 90 overall. Some of you guys think my team is OP. You got to see the teams that I play against. Like these dudes is like, look, I'm spending everything. You know what I'm saying? Oh, mortgage? Nope. Child support? Nope. Alimony? Nope. Like, listen, I'm spending on mud. That's pretty much what's been going on. So ultimately, with the way that everything is, you guys have to understand. The better the overall running back as far as like, the break tackle being 94, I actually kept that to a 95. His stamina is pretty high, but I will watch that. Guys, let me just point that out as well. When you see that your player on the actual play call screen is like yellow, I would urge you to manually sub that player out and put in your other running back or whatever, because if you keep him out there, he's going to fumble. All right? It has nothing to do with his carry and anything like that. It's just like EA is going to make you fumble the football. Please do not get caught up and just letting the computer take your players out for you because it will hurt you in the long run. All right? So I wanted to point that out to kind of give you guys an understanding of what's going on with that. 91 juke, 91 spin. The stiff arm is OP because, the interesting thing about it is Gale Sayers had a 79 stiff arm. So when I say OP, if you go for a stiff arm with Saquon Barkley, he's more likely going to get animations the same way that Gale Sayers was getting it with the 79. Because when you equip these things on him, like evasive and all that stuff, it just soups the card up, bro. It makes the card a cheat code. And, overall, with the way that everything is coming out, even let's just say, for instance, because some of you guys are like, yo, Gmia, what if Barry Sanders come out? Many of you guys were asking, like, if he comes out, what are you going to do? You got Saquon. I'm going to keep Saquon. Low-key, Saquon might be here for a little because probably up until the harvest where I expect them to probably bring back Barry Sanders, how many running backs can you think of that you would take over Saquon Barkley in Madden 20 right now? it's not a lot, because even with Jim Brown, he can't even get armbar. He doesn't even have a 95 stiff arm right now in the game. So you get all that other stuff, the Fright Train and all that, you know, bulldozer, but it's not the same thing. See, they're taking their time because everyone knows, even if you run that bulldozer or whatever you have on the power running backs, those players, right, they still get glitchy animations. Like if you played against Bo Jackson, even though Bo Jackson can't get armbar, he will punch you into another galaxy. So can you imagine what it would be once he gets armbar? So for me, I'm waiting on that, and I also have to see with the next big update that EA is going to do, are they really going to nerf that? Because in my opinion, just leave the game the way it is and take away the bugs. Because if the game was designed to do all of this stuff, regardless of who complains, let him jump around like a bunny. You know what I'm saying? Like he's an Olympic champion. But only 2 cards right now at the running back position can do it. Saquon and, you know, David Johnson. So I don't really see the big deal with everybody going crazy. It's funny the way it looks, but it's a game though. And to be honest, we've actually seen these guys jump over grown men. So it's not like, you know, it's not possible, but the way that it looks kind of funny. So I understand that. So that's just some insight into what's going on with Saquon, because now we can spin, we can juke, and we can leapfrog. So that gives you the opportunity to be able to do a lot. Not only that though, he can catch the football out the backfield with that 75. So these are things that like I said, I'm not forcing anyone to go ahead and do that. If you guys want Jamal Adams, if you want all the other cards, feel free to go ahead and do that. But for my viewers that understand that I'm looking out for your best interest based on what I've seen, I like the way that Saquon is built as a running back right now at this moment. Does that mean that I won't raid sell him? No, it does not. All right, so before we go into it, another thing that I wanted to point out, when we had Gale Sayers there, he was better at the kick returns than you could visibly see right now than Saquon is. So we have Tyreek Hill as one. Some of you guys were asking, is it a good idea to have him there at you know, for doing kickoffs? For me personally, I don't really want to put Randy Moss. Tyler Lockett, what is Tyler? Okay, that's a power up. Josh Jacobs, did he get an upgrade yet? He's still a 79. I thought he got an upgrade. The thing that I didn't like about Marquise Brown, realistically, was that he just didn't get enough animations for me, bro. You know, the 78 kick return is not really that good of a thing. And then if I put Randy Moss there, see Randy Moss 77 spin move and all that stuff, it's very, very wild. The only issue that you're gonna have though, even though it shows it as a 78 kick return, is that he's gonna be tired when you get the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like pretty much if it's a punt or a kickoff, that's the only really issue with it. I was doing it with Gale Sayers, and I would just sub in Bo Jackson for the one play, 2 plays, get him back up and running, and then that was pretty much it. So for me, I'm going to leave him right there because I'd rather be able to throw a deep pass on the first play and know I have Randy Moss fresh, and then also have Bo Jackson. I just put him in for a couple plays. So I would leave it like that for those of you guys that are asking me about the Gale Sayers switch, because just because it doesn't show it in the statistical category of the card doesn't mean that the guy can't run a kickoff back. And that's pretty much everything right now leading up to the gameplay. So now I just wanted to give you guys that information. Now we're going to jump into the gameplay. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, just put like a smiley face. No. Can you guys put smiley faces? Only if you're watching on your phone, right? I don't know how that works. Do like the colon with the little parentheses or something. A smiley face if you want more gameplay after this, and if you like the way I explained it before we got into it. Here you go, guys. Saquon Barkley gameplay where the dude's about to rage quit. I want to point out a few things. Number one, Saquon Barkley, he moves around a lot better than a lot of the other running backs that I've already used. Some of you guys were asking, does the agility really matter? Like, Gmia, what is the real key factors? What is the number one reason that you actually came out with Saquon Barkley? And most of you already know because you saw the live stream, that I had on YouTube, which I told you guys you could go ahead and check it out in the playlist. I wanted to have a running back that is so diverse that you don't know as a defender what I'm going to do. Am I going to try to jump over you? Am I going to juke you? Am I going to spin you? But most importantly, that hurdle just looks absolutely glitchy. So let's just be honest about it. If you're watching somebody play, or if you're playing, don't you really just want to do wild things in the game? Because so many wild things have happened to us. So we're like, it is what it is. Like, I'm going to come out here and try to hurdle this dude. So my whole intention with this actual gameplay was to come out and hurdle him every snap. It was not like, I didn't really think he would rage quit off of like a Saquon Barkley touchdown. So I'm thinking like, you know what? you know, my viewers are asking me for some gameplay. I'm gonna give my dude some gameplay. Like, this is what they want. All right, yo, bro, scream up the gap then. Scream up the A gap then. You know what I'm saying? Like, just come right in and do it. Oh, you gonna hurry up though. You gonna hurry up, and you got autogram too, so you living in the past though. Okay, so we gonna have to deal with this dude. Bro, how many of you guys still got autogram? It was very, very hilarious to me when I saw autogram, because to me, it's very, very outdated right now to have autogram on your team, simply because there are so many other options that are way better than him. And it's not like it was in 19 where they gave us that little bit of time where you could actually truck with him. He's just a regular quarterback. Like, seriously, he doesn't really do anything crazy. Yo, pick that. You know, oh, he did a front flip over me, bro. You better watch that, because, you know what I'm saying, your private area got off. You know what I'm saying? Watch that, dog. But anyway, so this dude came out ready to throw picks. That's his prerogative. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight Bobby Brown. Like, if that's what he wants to do, we're going to allow him to do that. But again, this is for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to see, like, all right, what is Gmi doing in this game? Like, what exactly is happening? This is what's happening, dude. Like, it's the same exact thing as if I'm live streaming. All right, now, you can see right there, we're just trying to set him up, soften him up for the run, see what's good, run a little bit of stretch. I would urge you guys to make sure that you see and watch the way that your opponent sets up their defense. Like right here, you can clearly see the way he brings down Peppers. Terrell Owens realistically should be able to beat him off of that, so we have to adjust to that, guys. And I'm going to hit him with a streak, and Aikman throws it, but I'm wondering if I would have probably possession caught that, would he have caught it? I went for the aggressive, but I just want to kind of let you guys understand. Aikman is a really, really good quarterback. I am going to decipher and go more in depth with why he's actually a better quarterback than a lot of the players that are available. So shout out to all you Cowboy fans that was like, yo, Gmi, you got to try him out. Because in my opinion, he's way better than Michael Vick throwing the football, like everything all around. And with the way that they've nerfed escape artists, it really doesn't benefit you, honestly, to, you know, come out here and do anything as far as, you know, running around with Vic, because you're going to get tackled in the backfield. Now, you can also see it's 4th and 3, right? So what I would urge you guys to, oh, yeah, he's going right up the middle. He's going right up the middle like when he picked your girls up for a date. You know what I'm saying, bro? He picked your girl up for a date, went right up the middle, and dropped her off. Now, make sure you guys understand, the reason that I went for the aggressive in that situation and put my O-line to aggressive is simply because it was 4th and 3. So if they call me for holding, you know, either way, I'm not going to get any points, so I might as well just go for the gusto. I didn't fear this guy simply because his offense just didn't look like it was going to do anything. So I'm going to go for it. In those cases, you always go for it. If it's 4th down, whatever. Go put it on aggressive, see what happens. If you don't get it, you don't get it. But that's only after you assess your opponent. You know what I'm saying? I assessed it and saw that the things that he was doing, I more than likely would be able to stop, so I didn't need the field goal. If I'm playing an opponent where I know his offense is like pretty decent and he's going to annoy me the entire game, I'm going to change up what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And you know, accustomed, you know, pretty much make it according to what he's doing. So that's pretty much the score that Saquon got. You can see he just ran right up the middle like it was nothing. Obviously, like I said, he will be here for a while. So you guys, if you want more gameplay, all you got to do is write Saquon. You don't got to spell it right, because sometimes I spell it wrong too. And just let me know if you want some more gameplay with him, because this guy wasn't ready for action. So he wasn't ready to give us a full game of just letting Saquon run all over him. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna go up, you know, try to do this real quick on 3rd and 18. I'm gonna go out here and see what I can do, and then I'm gonna throw another pick, then rage quit, then go walk your pet goldfish. It is what it is, guys. Like, some dudes got pet goldfish, they gotta walk. It is what it is. I know they're supposed to be in water, but this guy's a weirdo, bro. It is what it is. I'm gonna see you guys and girls next time. More Saquon or no Saquon? Leave it in the comments. Until next time, one love.